My parents helped my husband leave me because I couldn't give them grandkids. 3 years later, they saw me pushing a stroller and suddenly wanted back in. That was the moment I realized they didn't miss me. They missed what they thought I owed them. I grew up as an only child in a house that wanted a son. My mom would say it out loud, like it was normal. I spent years trying to be enough for people who kept moving the goalposts. Then I met Mark. When I introduced him, my parents suddenly acted interested in my life. They invited us over and treated him like a prize. My mom would tell him, "You're the son we never had," right in front of me. I swallowed it. We got married, and 6 months later, my parents started pushing for a baby. I wasn't ready, but Mark was excited, so we tried. Months passed, then tests happened, and the doctor said I was infertile. When we told our parents, my dad literally walked out. My parents stopped visiting, stopped calling, stopped pretending. Mark and I talked IVF, but we couldn't afford multiple rounds yet, so we paused. My parents acted like I'd refused on purpose, like I was withholding a child to punish them. I went no contact after one nasty call where my mom basically said I was worthless as a woman. Mark comforted me for a minute, then he got cold. He stopped touching me. He stopped looking at me. 3 months later, he brought home divorce papers and said, "I don't want to get into it." The divorce took forever. A couple weeks after he moved out, I found out he was living with my parents, like they'd adopted him and kicked me to the curb. I sat alone in an empty apartment, staring at the wall, realizing my family had simply swapped me out. After it was final, I moved, changed my number, blocked them all, and rebuilt my life in quiet pieces. I still wanted a child though, not for them, for me. So I did IVF with a donor, and 4 months ago, I had my daughter. The first time she fell asleep on my chest, I felt like I could breathe again. Then I ran into them on my street, with my baby right there. They were leaving a house nearby when they spotted me. My mom's eyes went straight to the stroller and she said, "Is that yours?" Mark stepped closer and said, "I've been thinking about you." My dad nodded like he was approving a deal. "Invite us over."